Right then, game over. England bow out to France, 2-1 to France. 2 penalties from Harry Kane, 1 brilliant penalty, one of them stuck over the bar.
What was that, the pressure with that second pen?
Mate, he took 2 penalties in 1 game. Listen, I said this on Matchday 360, you'll have to check out the vlog of that tomorrow, but I want to say, I thought all of England's players played all right.
They didn't embarrass us at all.
No, they didn't. There's not one player here where you go, you cost us the game. I don't want to see any of that. I want to reserve that for the manager. Because I've had an issue with him for the whole thing. The whole thing. The biggest thing for me, the timing of the substitutions, the selection of the players that he played today. You can't tell me that Wales, Senegal and France require the same tactics.
I don't think he started wrong with the team. I think it was okay for him to start with the team that played Senegal. I do believe that some of the substitutions should have happened a little bit earlier. I would have put on Rashford much sooner than he did because he gives you a chance, do you know what I mean? Especially like we know running in behind. I think Foden did kind of dip off, and when you saw that the game was for the taking, especially at 1-1, he could have went for it.
About the 55th minute, we was looking at each other and going, England could do this here, you know.
They could.
And I think I said at the time, this is the time to introduce Marcus. What was happening is Phil Foden was getting in great areas, but he's just not got the acceleration to be able to pull away from Koundé. And I thought Marcus in those positions is probably going to enter the box, whereas Phil Foden was getting on him and then sort of turning round a little bit and having to play it back, and that was allowing France to sort of recover and get behind him.
Yeah, I agree with you. What about Mason Mount coming on? We're a bit with that coming on, but it was a good decision in the end. He's the one that won the penalty.
So a lot of people go, oh, he's justified on the basis of that altogether, and it was more attacking than having Henderson on there.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily think that was a bad one. Sterling was a strange one, even though again Sterling did all right when he came on.
He did all right.
But like I still question the you know as you're getting into the last few minutes, maybe you go a little bit crazier and you go throw Callum Wilson in there and you try and get bodies forward, you try and get bodies into the box, you try and push in that sort of sense.
Let's look at the positives. Players today who really showed up for their country. I mean, I think Harry Maguire did an excellent job, if I'm honest with you. He's a player that grows in confidence. I think Kyle Walker handled Mbappé pretty well. Yes, he pushed up really far, you know, for the first goal.
I don't necessarily think anyone in England was amazing, but they weren't shit either. They played solid. Solid would what I'd call them.
Yeah. And you know, besides that, I think the guys were pretty comfortable. I'm not looking at one player and going, oh, he weren't good or he didn't have a good game. Pickford, you know, he was there when he was called upon.
Some moments.
But we have to talk about France. They are a very solid team. You know, Tchouameni showing that he's been playing with experience, man, like a big boy, as if he's 26, 27 years old. Him and Rabiot in that middle, absolutely solid. Griezmann making it tick. The quick 1-2s with Dembele in the first half an hour.
Made it tick. Griezmann was the best player on that pitch. There wasn't a better player than Griezmann.
I'm not going to argue with you. The boy is class. It's like he's playing as a number 10, a right-centered attacking midfielder. Honestly, the experience that boy has, it's only when you look at the highlights later on, once they win the World Cup, if they win it, you'll go, ooh, that's a player right there.
From the first game, we was like, actually, Griezmann's turned up.
You called it.
Griezmann's doing this. And tonight, he was the conductor. And everybody on that French team was dancing to his tune. Mbappe's going to get the headlines because it's Mbappé.
I think he had a quiet game today, Mbappé. I mean, yes, he was involved in the first goal, obviously, but I think he was really nullified by Kyle Walker. You know?
And England as a whole, I don't think Southgate was the worst decisions whatsoever. I just think that if he'd have made those changes, if he'd have gone with a different shape, England could have won that.
You guys need to watch Matchday 360 because Steve was fuming a little bit beforehand, and you had a lot more to say about Southgate. So you've changed your tune, which I'm happy about. Please don't.
No, it's not changed.
Then he saw someone wearing a Stretford Paddock t-shirt, and he got happy all of a sudden.
No, it's not changed. It's not changed. Ultimately, like, England were in the game. But I think if he'd have made a couple of tweaks, they could have gone on and actually won the game. France, we said this, didn't you? France are going to give you a chance, and they did. France absolutely gave England a chance.
They did.
England didn't quite take it. And ultimately, that's not good enough.
Steve, so where do we go from here with England's crop of players? Southgate, he signed a new contract, hasn't he?
I don't rate him. And I don't think he should. I don't think he should be England manager. But there isn't an outstanding candidate unless it's Poch, maybe.
you a fan of Poch now that he's been on Vibe with 5? Or?
I don't want to be United.
Yeah.
I think he'd do all right with that England team.
Really?
Maybe. I've got the issues I've got with Southgate are similar to the issues that I've got with Poch. When have you ever seen Southgate tactically win a game? And people can bag on Solskjaer and tried, because they're both more managers than coaches. Did he tactically win a game?
I think he did.
Did he tactically win the game? Or did he win the game?
Come on, Steve. Like, you got to give him some kind of credit. You know
what did he do differently than won the game?
Steve, we're not going to do this here. We're really not. I'm not here to do this. England, you have made us proud. Myself and Steve are still going to be here during the tournament, covering with 5.
Listen. Right. So we know where it's at now. We got the semi-finals.
Yeah.
We've got Morocco against France. Morocco pulled out of madness against Portugal. Who's winning that tie?
It's got to be France. I don't see Morocco having enough to deal with this France team.
Can Croatia strike twice and put Argentina out the way they did?
They can.
But will they? I want to know.
Yes, they will. I reckon they will. I reckon they beat Argentina.
So what's the final then?
So I'm saying Croatia, France, and then I reckon France beat Croatia because they're just too good.
I think it's Argentina, France.
Listen, I wouldn't mind seeing Messi. I wouldn't mind seeing Messi win, but then that'll be like the passing of the guard, innit? Whatever way it happens, innit? There's a story for everything, as you've been saying.
Yeah, there's a story. Look, if Morocco make a final, first African team in a final, honestly,
well, you got to support them, innit?
I tried to buy a Morocco shirt today.
Right? But you got a Ghana one instead.
Got a Ghana one, and I won't go in there, and they've got a sign, and there was people literally running in, because obviously Morocco played today, so it was earlier today, I was in the mall. Yeah. People was running in and saying, Morocco! And she just pointed at a sign saying, Morocco sold out. And I was like, have you got anything like a hat, a t-shirt, anything like that? And she was like, no, we've not had it for weeks. And I was like, wow, okay. And I was like, I'll have the Ghana one anyway. But anyway, so yeah, will I be supporting Morocco? 1000%. Because then you got to think about all of the massive national FAs that are embarrassed by what I guess, I don't know the facts, but I can guess Morocco's not the biggest budget FA. So it's an incredible achievement for North Africa.
Yeah.
Incredible achievement for a Muslim team to go this far in there as well. So I love seeing that. This is what a World Cup is all about for me, is seeing how competitive some of these places are and some of these teams are. And I think it's brilliant and I find it fascinating. So whoever ends up in the finals, you've got a story with Croatia and Modric. Can they go one stage further? You've got Argentina and what can happen with Messi. You've got France looking to be the first people in a long time to retain the World Cup. Or you've got what could happen with Morocco. From here on in, I mean, the quarterfinals, oh my God, didn't they deliver?
Yeah, see, I'm a little bit down right now. I'm really sorry, guys, but I'll give you the classic Joel's hand on Steve's shoulder. And I'm done, man.
Listen, I'll finish it off then. Right, so the quarterfinals absolutely delivered. And I was delighted with all 4 games. They were brilliant. If the semi-finals are even half as good as that, oh my God, we got 2 games that are in for a treat. Then it's a World Cup final, Joel. And we are going to be working on how we can chip inside. Because I got quoted on a ticket today and I ain't paying it.
6 bags. Listen, Joel Beya, Stephen Howson, make sure you watch our shows coming up. Vibe with 5 tomorrow morning. We've got a Match Day 360 coming out later on as well. So make sure you stay tuned. Signing out. Peace.